Hello, everyone. If anyone's joining me, it's Bad Dog, me. And it's time for a mini thrift haul. Why? Well, because. Hey, Janet. Hi, Janet. So I just thought I would pop on tonight because I happened to run around a bit today and I found a few things, including two really neat things that I'm going to show you. I'm going to hold those a little bit to the end, but I got two really neat things to show. Hey, Susan. Hey, so I got people on both Facebook and our Facebook Kennel Club group, in case you're joining me there. If you have joined me there, it may just show up on here as Facebook user to me. It says woof because it doesn't tell me exactly who you are. But otherwise, hey, Susan. Hi, Tina. Hey, Candace. So yeah, I went around. I actually had an appointment today. I had to go out. And after the appointment, I thought, I'm going to go look around. Hey, Carter, thanks for popping in. And I thought, I was like, no, I don't need to thrift today. I've got a lot of stuff to list because we all have our piles. And it's like, I have a lot of stuff in the pile. And I thought, okay, I don't need to thrift. And I thought, well, maybe just, well, that's sort of almost on the way home, but it's not really on the way home. And I was so glad that I went there. Hey, Greg. Hey, Peter. So let me just show you some of the stuff I found. So today, I will say, talk loud, Bob snoring. I will say that today, Google Images on my phone was a really good friend to me on a couple of things. And there's something I bought. Rick told me not to, because I was messaging him on it. There's something I can't find. It's sort of a mismatch of stuff. But Diana hasn't been to yes, you always do need to thrift. You don't always need to. See, I got some fluff for my sweater. It's not dandruff. It's fluff for my sweatshirt. But I had fun. So I'm going to show you. Let's start off with one of the first things I got to, and I hit up a Value Village, and at the Value Village, I saw these on the wall. And hey, Carl. Now, some of you may recognize them, some may not. I'm not sure so much if Red Rose is a Canadian thing. I know it is a Canadian thing. I don't know if in the U.S. it's a big thing. This is a baggie filled with Red Rose teapots, and that's not. This is another baggie full of Red Rose teapots. Now, we've sold these in the past before. One of the things that I like from the baggie wall, hey, Holly, one of the things I always like from the baggie wall is when you can actually find stuff that's actually still in its plastic bag. And in this case, I'm going to open this up. This is $3.99, which is a really good price. This is, I just noticed that guy got broken. But here, you can see that is still in its original baggie. So I did do some searching, Google searching on these, and found a few of these actually had sold for $4 or $5 each in the baggies. But there is, again, a batch of these all in there for $3.99. And we should do well with those because I know we've sold them before. We've probably piece a few of these out, batch a few of these others, and hopefully turn that $7, $8. So used a $2 coupon, and so I got it for around $5 US. Carl says, "Oh, you even sold those damaged." I haven't tried to sell that damaged. The interesting thing was this guy there, and I could not find the actual match for it. The Jester that I just showed you, this guy, they actually had this Jester in a full-size thing, like a full-size Jester. And let's see, I think I took a picture. Yeah, I did take a picture of it. There it is. There's a full-size Jester teapot. Now, it had a big crack down the back of it, and they wanted $6.99 for it. And I couldn't find that. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to take a risk on that one. I thought, I'm not going to get the big one. Somebody bid on those the other day in a Maxwell, didn't win. Never seen them in their life. Now twice in 1 week. That's always what it is. If you find things, it's like, All they are, Heather, Red Rose Tea, which is a tea company in Canada, used to do a lot of things with not only these, but they put inside their boxes of tea. Like if you bought a 200 pack of tea, it was like kind of like the version of blind boxing. You would get one of these. So they had all these different figures, and what they used to do is figures. And Red Rose Tea figurines are really big in terms of especially for Canadians to sell. I'm just gonna pop into eBay here and Red Rose tea figure. It's even when I pop in Red Rose, it automatically pops in tea figurines. You can see there, and there are 4,500 of these listed right now in eBay on the .com, and you can see there's also known they're made by Wade in a lot of places. So you can see these are all different ones. So there, look. That's 16 of them for $12. I mean, oh, that's not that great. These are called whimsies. Whimsies are animals, and there's also nursery rhyme people. But if I go to, you can see why. I just pop down here to the solds, and instead of figurines, I'm going to put Red Rose Teapot. And you'll see this is when I get to the miniatures down here. So there's 99 of these sold, and there we go. So $9.99 for the Bijou Theater. Just the one Bijou Theater sold there for $9.99 plus shipping. A teddy bear for $7. The Market for $9. So you can see there's a possibility that I should be able to flip those for pretty good money, given that it was $3.99 for each. Wade Whimsies are the other name for them. Hey, Dax! The Gingerbread Man is the winner for those. Yes, in the Wade Whimsies. As Susan said, the Red Rose Tea in the U.S. only puts Wade figures. Never seen the teapots. Oh, okay. The Wade figurines are usually made in England. Yes, they used to be. Well, we could get them in Canada all the time. Well, and that's something that we have a tendency to sell as well up here. So that was the first thing I saw. Actually, it's not. The first thing I saw is the last thing I'm going to show you, which is but this was the first thing I saw at the second thrift store, because once I went to one thrift store, I had to go to more than one. So that was one of the things. I also in that store hit another thing in the baggie wall. So I've got, as I say, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So probably 20 of them that $5. Hopefully turn that into at least 40, possibly $60 or $70. I'll be listing them this weekend. I went by the toy section because I always have to go by the toy section, you know. And one of the first things I saw, now I have not sorted out my Littlest Pet Shops that I got from before because I got that huge batch of Littlest Pet Shops. But I did find this other batch of Littlest Pet Shops. And again, the price was okay. It was $3.99. And not only that, there was a Polly Pocket koala inside. So I couldn't hear anything inside the Polly Pocket koala. So let's double check and see what was in it, if there is anything in it. No, it's clean inside though. This alone will pay for the bag. And some of these, again, I got to do a little more research on them, but now I got 200 of these darn things that I'm going to have to look up. But this actually alone I can probably sell for $5 to $10. So I bought it sort of as a combo on the two. Yes, instant headache. Howdy, whoever you are. I don't know who you are. If you put in brackets, just say hi again and put your name, because some of you, like I see Greg is here and Peter is here in Facebook. Those of you who are in the Facebook group, I can't see your name just because it shows up like this. At the same wall, I saw these. Now, a couple of you may recognize them, and I did. So that's how I knew. But I also ended up using Google Images, and I'll show you what I did on them. So this was another baggie on the baggie wall and the toy baggie wall. Now, this is how I saw it, exactly as it is here. And I'll tell you what caught my eye. This guy right here. So I don't know. And actually right above that guy right there. So these two really mad looking, crazy. Hey, Donna, crazy looking things. Oh, Rick's there too. He must be in the basement. So I don't know if anybody recognizes these. I recognize them because I've actually sold them before. And before selling them, I had no idea what they were. It's weird Tweety Bird. No, it's actually a video game character. And yes, Candace has got it right there. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's FANF. And that's the short form for, I'll just type this in here, Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's a video game. And that's exactly what this is. And again, what I did was, this is I'll show you why the amazingness of utilizing the Google Images. So I'm going to pop over to the corner here. Let me hide that one and go out of here. And I'm going to take you and show you exactly what I did on this. So this is my phone. I opened up Google Images. It's the one that's on the top here. This Google Images right up top here. So I click on that and I open it up and it comes up. And right now I've got a little thing on the side here where I've got some white paper so you can do scanning a little better for you guys to be able to see. So it's this simple. All I had to do was scan with my camera and I went and found that guy. And there, that's Google searching it. Now I'm sliding in here, and this is where, if you didn't know, automatically I started seeing, okay, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Backpack hangers, and in fact, this guy looks exactly like... Whoa, that guy looks exactly like the backpack hanger. There he is. So now, next chance to do is, now that I know that it's potentially a backpack hanger, is I go out of my Google Images and I go back into here and I look up in my phone. I did this on my phone. Five Nights at Freddy's, which I've now learned is a short form, or Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a short form. Look at that. You can see those. And it's like backpack. Okay, no, actually, I think I put keychain on it. Keychain. And then I looked that up, and this is where I found on these. Scooted down a little bit, and there is that bird. There's 3 of them for $4.99. There's a couple of others a little lower down. There is this guy, Foxy Freddy, and guess what? Foxy Freddy is in here on the other side. So as soon as I saw, there's Foxy Freddy right here. And there's even the black clip part too, so that I can see. You can see that's the same kind of black clip that's on the top of those. So again, a $3.99 baggie. I'm finding solds of $8.99, $5.99, $5, $7.50. So there are probably a few other things inside here that I have not even figured out yet. There may be a couple other Five Nights at Freddy things. So I'm going to have to use the Google Images on a bunch of those little guys. But I will be using the Google Images on them because it's so simple. I just click, 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 and see. What's oh, shut it up. Oh, shut it up the computer. Carl, you think you passed on some Five Nights at Freddy stuff? Well, so the next time you see things that kind of look like Angry Birds, because that's actually what somebody said, but the next time you see something and you kind of think like, damn, that just looks like a mad bird. Well, it's a mad dog, and it's Five Nights at Freddy's. So, but I don't know who this little thing is for. So I'll look that one up later, and I don't know who that belongs to. It's like a strawberry shortcake type figure. So these are marked on the back too. So I mean, you never know. There could be another $5 or $10. There could be something in there that is like really good money. You presume the keychain wasn't worth checking. It's always worth checking because that's just it. Now I got hopefully $40 again from another $3.99. And it is easy to list. We will lot some up to sell and some not. So we're doing that right now with a bunch of things that we just got that were puppy in my pockets and kitty in my pockets and bunny in my pockets because I got a few bags of those. So we're lotting those up, and they're going to be going on soon. So that was a couple of things that were easy and fun to find. And then I got to the point where I got stuck. And I'll tell you, here's one thing I want you to think about too, though. You always should look out for stuff for yourself. I actually saw these, and I actually think they're amazing. They are just plastic plates with like a wood grain look to them. And if these were in Target, I would have bought these in Target for us, but they weren't. They were at there. And so I bought them for us. We have some new plates now because, okay, they were from Indigo. There's a sticker on the back of that one. I didn't even look at that. But they're in really excellent shape, and I like them. So I bought something for me. These are not being resold. These are actually going to be used. It wouldn't be very happy to see, because kitty in my pocket's really like this big. So if you can see a kitty in my pocket, that's a sorry state. The little figures might be Hatchimals. Actually, thank you, Candace. That's actually probably really true. I think they might be Hatchimals. Another thing beside that, in a different store, I saw plush, and I did mention once before, some of you may know what this is, and I did talk about it in the Kennel Club. It was a wolf that I talked about. I'm going to spread it out a little bit here and tell people about this as another thing. This was something else I found, and this is so soft, and it was, I don't know if anybody knows what these are. Somebody in the Kennel Club, you should, because I did do a woof on this. So Kennel Clubbers should be able to identify what this is. And I will show you what was interesting about it. So it still has the one tag on it, and yeah. Squishmallows! Yes, that's what it is. It's a Squishmallow. Squishmallow is, there's the tag. Squishmallows are really popular. They are not cheap either for these things. These Squishmallows are not cheap. This, now, like, you have to watch. We have 4 of them up right now that we've listed, that we found before Christmas. But when we were looking at them, we're always trying to make sure that we've got something that has a good, like, that's wanted or harder to find. A little bit of a belly button, I guess. So this was, your first item sold on eBay was a Squishmallow. This is a Squishmallow. And again, the world of, there we go, bring it back here. The world of Google Images is what helped me on this, because I was trying to figure out what this was, what kind of animal this was. I thought I knew what it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. So what did I do? I went and popped over to my Google Images. And where are you again? There you go. Back up. Here you go again. And up with the Google Images. And here is the Squishmallows. So tap the button, search, boom, comes up right away. And it tells me that it's Simon the Sloth tie-dye. Okay. So now I know this is Simon the Sloth tie-dye. So what do we do from that? Well, we go out of here, back into here. And of course, I'm doing that on my phone normally, but it's just got a much bigger space to do it here. And I go squish. Hello. Simon Sloth. Now, what I did find was that when I was looking at these are sold Simon the Sloths. So you can look them up. And again, remember, when you're looking things up on eBay, especially on your computer, I didn't get, Rick even thought Panda. Oh, hey, Peter, you're back on YouTube, so you don't have to put your name in. Yeah, that's neat. Oh, you have a lot of them in. Yeah, so once sneak the ones they aren't playing with away and sell them. But yes, it is a sloth. So 95 of these, when I look up this under here, and I'll scoot our way down, you can see $8. So if I was seeing this at $8 and this was $5.99, no. 12-inch, but look at this. The thing about Squishmallows, you always have to look at the size. The larger the size, the more that it becomes worth more or more expensive, because the bigger ones are more expensive than the smaller ones. But do you notice something here? I'm not sure if anybody's noticed it yet. Here they are. Has anybody seen a tie-dyed one here? No, you have not. There are no tie-dyes here. Look at these sloths, and there are none here. I'm going through, there's 95 solds, and there's virtually none in here. With Squishmallows, size does matter. Yes, very much so. So let's take a look at this, though. If I go up here and I sort by highest price first, there's a 16-inch one, brand new with tags. But look what's just underneath those. Oh, Squishmallow. There's the tie-dye Squishmallow for $59.99. $59.99. So that is a really, I mean, for $5.99, picking this up for $5.99. Here it is, with the Squishmallow tag still on them. One has sold for $59.99, and there's none live. So this is going to go up probably for, I'm going to probably try and flip it really fast and maybe put it at $49 and put it up there for this weekend. Again, so that's the larger one, and the size is going to be mattering in that a lot. Now, some of the Squishmallows that we have found, the ones that we actually have on sale right now, they've actually had the tags cut out. And I had somebody who asked me if I kept the tag that I cut, because they wanted to make an offer, but I needed to have the Squishmallow tag, and I didn't do that. If they don't, please don't sell this tag. I just say that to Rick. Please don't sell this, Rick. Now here's the oh yeah, one other thing in the toy section. I have no idea what the hell. Mike Wazowski. I don't know if anybody recognizes this. Hair has a little bit of mess on the back, but this is Boo. Talking Boo from 2001, and we've actually sold probably, I think, 4 or 5 of these over the years. $2.99, still talking. Yep, from Monsters Inc. Yep, you got it. It's Monsters Inc. The first Monsters Inc. And Boo actually sells for, if I remember correctly, Mike Wazowski, a little bit of money. I can look her up right now on the side and tell you, so you can see with me. Talking Boo. And you can see, I love it when it's popping and filling it in on its own. Talking Boo, yeah, if you can find one of these in the box, woohoo! $200. Like, easy. There is the actual one there that was with the backer card. But loose, $49, $45, $40. She's missing her shoes. That's the only thing. She's missing her shoes and her socks. So I'm going to have to bring her down a little bit from that. But again, I'm happy with that. Again, a $2.99 buy that I'm going to flip. Now, here's the things that are contentious issues. We have contentious issues. Contentious issue number 1, I can't find this thing. So I recognize, hey, Sherry. Yes, wow. It's wow. It's like, wow, Mike Wazowski. Mike, wow, Wazowski. I recognize Anchor Hawking when I see Anchor Hawking. And the bottom of an Anchor Hawking plate, if I can get this to show up, I don't know if it'll show up or not. There it is. It looks, there's the little AH. There you see, there's the, that's upside down. There we go. So when I flashed it there, AH. So I know this is Anchor Hawking. Anchor Hawking is Fire King. But this was the interesting thing. This is the plate, and this is the cup. Now, it's a teacup and saucer in a milk glass, and it has this strange paint pattern, like squiggle paint pattern to it. Now, I've looked it up. I cannot find this anywhere with this paint pattern on it. So I don't think... Oh, Sherry sold a Talking Boo for $50. See? Stringware. Hazel Atlas. Sorry. Yes, Hazel Atlas. Oh, Anchor Hawking. Hazel Atlas. You're right. My bad. It's the AHHA. AHHA. Thank you, Diana. I stand corrected. I knew it wasn't. I knew the mark meant something. I'm just the wrong thing. Maybe that's why I can't find it anywhere. This is called stringware. Oh, okay. So let me just see if I can find that anywhere. Hazel Atlas stringware. Oh my goodness! I actually have seen now. Who knew? I have never seen that before. So I'm going to pop over here and take a look in there. So now that I know I couldn't, no wonder I couldn't find it under Anchor Hawking because it's Hazel Atlas. So Hazel Atlas stringware. Nothing. Hazel Atlas stringware. That's interesting. Let's see if I can go down here. Nothing sold. Oh, that's not a good thing. Butterscotch drizzle dish, $24. So doesn't look like there's a lot up there, at least on eBay right now. There isn't. If I go into, I can go and look at Terapeak, but basically I bought that because, again, not too expensive. One of the things that I was doing a lot today was I had a few $2 coupons. And so I was like, okay, that's $3.99. And I was like, how can I find that goes with $3.99 so I can take $2 off? And what I found to go with that was I think it was Boo. So it's like I put the two of them together to take $2 off. Spaghetti string as well. Okay, I'll have to take that a look. I'll have to look that up. So now I know that it's not Anchor Hawking. It's Hazel Atlas. So I did need to find something else. And I found this one as well. And this was $4.99. This was cute. I don't know what this is going to flip for. Butterscotch. Rick is saying there's a butterscotch cup and saucer on Etsy for 30 Canadian. Might be able to flip it. Again, not too expensive, so I might even put it in our max sold. This was something that I thought was interesting for two reasons. One, I couldn't find a lot of things like this, but this is Maxims de Paris. And it is actually a gift set of little cups. Now, they're still in there. This is from France. Down at the bottom here, it was actually made in France. And this actually still has the chocolate inside it. Now, can't sell chocolate across the border, can't send it across the border. So I will be taking the chocolate out and just selling the cups themselves. When I did look up Maxime, I didn't find a lot of stuff on eBay for that. So I thought that would be an interesting thing for just to put on at $5 because it's brand new in the box. I'm probably going to list it for about $35. So that was, again, something that's an interesting thing. It's from France. It's in the box. So it was worth the shot for me. I couldn't find that anywhere again when I was looking for it. Carl just mentioned that he is trying to use his value village points on those items you can't use a coupon on. Yeah. I also use the value village points as much as I can for $2, $3, $2, $3 as well. And one of the reasons I do is actually one of the cashiers told me at Value Village, use your Value Village coupons whenever you possibly can. Because if someone overhears your phone number and they sign in with that phone number, they can use your points. Because that's all you need. You don't have to show proof of who you are. So that's a little scary because like if somebody heard me say my phone number and I had like $40 worth of Value Village dollars there, and they walked up behind me and they used my phone number, they could use that. So I always try and run that money off at $2 and $3 and $4 as well. So keep that in mind if you're part of this Value Village coupon or system in the States or Canada, in Savers in the States, if they're doing it there. Okay, here's the thing that I got. Rick didn't know I bought it. He told me not to buy it, but I bought it. And this is, I bought it for a couple of reasons. One is because I don't mind risking stuff. I actually risked something today. I did not bring my, my batteries with me. And so as a bad boy, I saw a Wallace and Gromit talking alarm clock. It was $5.99. I picked it up with a $2 coupon. And it doesn't work. So I'll risk $5. I mean, I risk $5, but I'm going to make it up on my 5 Nights for Freddy's, guys, right? So I can risk something when I want to risk something. And this is what I wanted to risk on. I did not. So Rick is, yeah, Sherilyn, alive. I'm alive. Alive. You can enter your phone number to the machine, no calling. Oh, that's a good idea. So Rick has actually found whatever this is, the Task Gourmand gift box with assorted chocolates, and it was sold out on beyondmanger.com. So, but this has got nothing to do with the chocolates. This is in that world of tiki, and this is this interesting thing, this mug planter thing. Now, there is no markings whatsoever on this. Nothing of any kind anywhere. Not a single marking anywhere on this. And I'll tell you why I thought, oh, this is neat. And then Rick said, don't buy it. There is a hairline crack that is down the center of this. It's not really visible on the outside, but there is one. You can see it on the inside. So Rick was concerned that with cold weather and shipping, that this could actually break. So he was like, don't risk the, and I thought, you know what? It's $5.99 less $2. I'm going to risk it. So I have to search this and figure out who it is. Now, haven't done that. So, hey, Debbie, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to go back to our Google Images. Here we go. The phone that does the most for me. My Google image fantasy. There we go. So there we go. It's not. So it's trying to figure out what exactly it is. Sometimes you can adjust it a little bit left and right with that, and it changes the results as you're trying to look them up. So far it's not finding anything like that. So I'm going to tilt it, see if I can get a better picture of it, and do another picture of it and take that. So as I say, sometimes it's literally you have to take a couple tries at it. And okay, so there's a thing there, El Bastardo. So that's what we're going to look up, El Bastardo, and it's from mytiki.life. So we will flip outside of this. Well, actually, I'll do it on here right now for you guys. I'll just click on El Bastardo here, and we'll visit that on My Tiki Life and see what happens on this. So here we go. What does it say about it? Nothing at all. Thank you for loading something. Oh, there it is. Very simple by Monk Tiki. Manufacturer, no idea on production date. See, it says there El Bastardo on the back, Montiki on the bottom. So this obviously has none of that wording on the back or the bottom of them. So for us, it is, yep, that's it, El Bastardo. We'll just be listing it again. $5.99 for us to purchase it, or less $2, so $5, $4 US, $5 Canadian for us to purchase. Again, a risk I'm willing to take. We'll start this probably. I'll do a little more research on it. We'll start this probably on an auction, and I'll probably do it at like high end, like $40 or $50. A red one is listed for $225 on Mercari. So I have to check and see if they don't have, all of them don't necessarily have those markings on them. That's one of the things that sometimes you have to learn and check and things like that. You can't do that all the time when you're on Google, but at least your Google images allow you to quickly get through some things, including one of the other things that you guys know I love. So I got two other things to show you before I show you the big that I got today. So this is one of them. This was the that Rick didn't want me to buy. I thought it could be good. And hey, Chop Chop. Hey. I don't know who Chop Chop is. I recognize Chop Chop, busy, working, work, bang, bang from Carl's listing page. So when Carl is doing Carl the Lazy Reseller does his live listings Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Chop Chop, busy, work, bang, bang is usually there. But I don't know who they are. And one of Rick's little things is up here singing to me now. It's like there's an alarm for 10:35 for some reason. Anyway, the other thing I want to show you, and you know I love these, is Monster High. Monster High. Monster High. Now, I got these girls all today. Different prices at different places. This one was $4.99. This one was, yikes, $7.99. And this one was, yikes, $6.99. That's like, and I actually passed some up. Now, why would I do it? Well, here's the thing I always say when you're looking at Monster High dolls. What I want you to do is make sure, I'll just pull this one out of the baggie. So I want, when you're looking at the Monster High dolls, number one, they're an easy flip. But here's what I want you to keep in mind when you're looking at them in the baggies. This is like a tarantula girl. Oh, that's just creepy. Just a little creepy. Here's the things I want you to do if you are looking at these, or you're thinking about getting into Monster High or selling Monster High dolls. First, take a look and see. Do they have their earrings? Are both earrings in? Yes. Is their hair still in the original set? Yes. You can see these things in the bag. Does it have the jewelry? Does it have its hands? Is it wearing an outfit? Does it have its shoes? This is when you actually can look at something and go, I will buy this because it's almost complete. And you can actually look and see whether they are complete. They are also, there's another series that I do this with now called Ever After High, which is also Mattel. In this case, this is Draculaura. I know it's Draculaura because I know the character with the fangs, but I did not know which Draculaura this was. Again, what I could see inside is she had the necklace, she had the earrings, she had the shoes, all of the things matching, and they're all ropes. And she is, I used my Google Images because that is the way for me to figure out who's who. And again, I'll just pop this on the side and show you the same thing that I'm looking at here. So I go back into here and pick that quick picture up, tap that, and there we go. So I stretch it down a little bit so I can see if I can figure out who it is. And boom, very first thing, Monster High Shriek Wrecked. So I know which doll this is. So I can tell right from looking at that, that's a Walmart thing. So it's not necessarily, but that's the name. So now is when I go back into my phone and I look up on my phone, Monster High Draculaura Shriek Wrecked. And look, it's popping it in. It's filling it in for me. And if I go to the Shriek Rack, and I can see in here, there's one for $43, listed for $43 from the UK. Higher when they're in the box. Loose sold or listed for $59. So, and on the sold side, I actually saw a couple of them of her. There's one they're listed $49 sold. So again, I'm looking at something I know paying $5, $6 for them. These again did the same. These were easily worth the $7 for each of these that I got. And in fact, I got these with a few other dolls that are downstairs, including some Bratz dolls. And they were, I used a 20% coupon off on them. So something else that was fun. Now, here's something fun. Sometimes I show you stuff that I see, but I don't buy it. And this is one of those things that I saw that I did not buy. Let me see if I can find it for you. So this is, you may recall, I posted this as one of my live things. So this is a screenshot. I did this. This was looking at a bunch of plush. And all of a sudden, as we were looking at the plush, along comes this. Look, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Well, it's just the Seven Dwarfs. And all of them are there. And each one of them, $3.99 a piece. And I don't know why I focused on that tail. It's because you're holding the thing. It's hard to hold up one hand and look at these. But there's the whole set. And when I put these up, a whole bunch of people actually said, oh, you should buy them. Buy them. I hope you bought them. I hope you bought them. Well, I didn't buy them because I thought $3.99 a piece. That's $4. 4 times 7, 28. Plus tax, 30 something. Minus 20%. Still, $25 was a bit of a risk for me. Now, I saw that before Christmas. This is what's the funny thing. Completely different Value Village. Look what I find today. And not only look what I find today, $2.99 for each baggie. So I got all 7 dwarfs for $6, less a $2 coupon. The same ones that people were telling me to buy for $25. I picked them up for $5. And they are all 7 dwarfs, and they are all there. And it's the exact same dwarfs that were in that picture. Same stitching of their names and everything on their heads as that picture there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy about that one. So it's like I get happy about lots of different things. Now, here's the last 2 things that actually these are 2 that could be very, very interesting. Walking along, and I see this other video on a wall. I think this is a video, and I see this on a wall with Matt. Oh, that's really interesting. They stripped the Barbies. Well, the thing I don't like that's happened about a few of the Valley Villages around us. Some of them have actually taken the dolls and torn, like they literally are throwing them loose inside baskets now. A couple of them are still doing them into baggies, but a couple of them are just like big wire baskets with like 40 dolls inside. And the problem is the accessories come off, the hair gets all messed up, the kids start playing with them, arms come off, you name it. So, and they still, each one of them has like a $5.99 tag on. I'm like, if you're going to do this and you want $5.99, put them in a plastic bag. They're going to stay better. But when you do find something else in a plastic bag that catches your eye, really, this is the last one that I went to. Tina said they won't put that. Oh, yeah. So Diana was out near us. They are not cheap. They are just literally thrown there like all the American Girl dolls are. But Tina's at least keeps them dressed. But the last one I went to today, the last store I went to, and I walked the store, and it was really busy. It was cold outside, but really, really busy. And I walk up past and this is after 5 o'clock, so this is like 6 o'clock on a Friday night. And I walk by and I see this. It's a bag of Blue Jays baseballs. And I recognize the old Blue Jays logo. It's like, oh, that's cute. $6.99. Well, I happen to have something for $4.99. I can't remember which one of the things it was, but I needed to add something to it. It might have very well been this, for all I know, the Maxim thing that was $4.99. I don't know why. I have to use a $2 coupon. I had to get over $5, but then this was $6.99. I could have used a coupon on its own. I thought, oh, well, this is interesting. So let's just give you a little preview of this, or a little picture there, and I'm looking at it. Wait a second. Is that a signed ball? Is that a signed ball? Okay. I think I just found a bunch of signed basketballs. Go Sports! And that's exactly what it is. This is 6 Blue Jays, vintage Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. I actually did used to go to Blue Jays games all the time. I worked on Labatt's and I had to go to them. But did I say hockey pucks? I just see baseball. Did I say hockey pucks? I don't know what I said. What did I say? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. I didn't have to weigh these or cup them. But I did take a look at them. And the guy, as I'm checking out, went, holy jeez, that's a signature. Oh, they shouldn't have priced those that cheap. I said, it's not now. I don't know who everybody is. I'm going to have to do a little research on that. But, yeah, it's these are individually signed, really signed basketball. Now I'm saying basketballs. One of them in here, which I could see, which was this signature here, is Carlton Delgado. Yeah, I probably said basketball. Carlton Delgado. And I did actually find Carlton Delgado. And he's the top 60 all-time Jays. He played from 1993 until 2004. So who knows what I got there, but I got a signed basketball, a signed baseball. Signed baseball. So I got to do, again, more research on this. Where these are going to go, I have no idea once I find out a little more about the people. But again, that's $1 a ball. So nice signatures on those. So that, I thought that was really cool. I thought $7 or $5 basically, $1 a ball for basketballs that look like baseballs, that have people's signatures on them that I don't know who they are. But like, other people probably look at the ball, and as soon as they see the signature, some of them are like that, you can barely see. It's like there is a signature, but it's so faint. This one has, again, that signature is almost gone too. So, but that's the one that's the Carlos Delgado one. This is Darlings. Greg, help me here. He'll know who they are. This is Dave somebody. That's not Dave Steve. And this is Donovan. I don't even know which way is the right way up. If that's the right way up, or that's I think that's the right way up. Anyway, interesting find. So I've got a couple of fun finds. So my buy so far, I spent like, I don't know, like let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks, 75 bucks maybe. And hopefully alone with the Red Rose figures alone, I should be able to make 70. But hopefully I can turn this whole thing into like at least $300 or $400. But this is the kicker to them all. The first place I went to when I thought I'm going to go to the Salvation Army on my way home from the appointment I had, and I go to the back. Now, this is the thing about freakiness. Normally, I do not go to the back of the store first. Now, if you recall, we did do that with Rick, and we found that French architectural box thing that we found that was there that we still don't know what to do with, and it's sitting in our storage locker for like 25 bucks. That looked like it was ordered from France, and it could be worth $1,000. Well, so this, but again, I just go in. I don't take a bag with me. I don't take a cart. I thought, I'm not even going to push a cart. I'm going to go carry one of the little carts, little purse carts. So I'm carrying a little purse cart, and I walk. And there were just a bunch of people in the aisle, so I had to walk this particular one. It's like all the clothing is here, and you go to another section, and all the collectibles are there. Then you go to the back section, and the linens and that are there, and furniture and the books and stuff like that. So I decide for the first time ever, I'm going all the way to the back. So I go all the way to the back, and the first thing I see is this woman who I know who works there, and she's trying to fix a tray, a wooden tray. And I say, oh, don't you break it, you bought it. And she giggled. She said, no, I fixed it. I said, oh, good. And she goes, okay, well, nice seeing you. And I turn around, and what is sitting right beside where she fixes the tray? This chair. I go, what a funky design of a wooden chair. This is really neat. This is kind of deco-y. I took another picture over there. That's what I'm like, that is really, really interesting. I sit down in it, and she's talking to me, she's going, you can spin around in it. So I'm spinning around in it. And then I decide I'm going to flip this thing over. This is 20, by the way, in case you can't see it, but I don't think I can get there. $24.99. So there's the chair. It's in pretty good shape too. I mean, it's funky. I flip over the chair. Susan might know what it is, but I flip over the chair. It is a Haywood Wakefield swivel chair. Haywood Wakefield, for those of you who may or may not know, is an amazing designer of vintage wooden furniture. Well, the minute I saw Haywood Wakefield, I flipped that thing back and it was mine. I was walking out of there with it no matter what. Yep, very MCM. Diana faints. Carl says only 2 stickers. His Salvation Army would have been 10 to 15 stickers on that. Let me see how many stickers there are. 1, 2. Yeah, I think there are only 2 stickers. But Carl, I did actually buy, it's downstairs, I bought a salad bowl that had like 7 sections, and every section had a $3.99 price tag on it. Heather, you haven't seen that? No, I had not seen that kind of chair by Haywood Wakefield before either. Didn't know they made like an office chair of any kind. And yeah, I wheeled that baby home, and I did a Google search on Haywood Wakefield swivel chairs. And the first thing that comes up when you see Haywood Wakefield swivel chairs is the normal kind of thing you're expecting from Haywood Wakefield. Now, they are, but then take a look right under my head. Yeah, we're not sure, but so there you go. So Haywood Wakefield makes amazing wooden furniture. If I just take out the swivel chair side of things, you will see that. Like if I take out the swivel chair side of things, you will see the kind of furniture that they do make. They are famous for this. And actually, in the past, I bought a night table at a flea market for $30 or $40. I flipped it for $250. Their design stuff is amazing. We've passed up so many things where we've seen this stuff that, like, we almost bought this desk from someone, and there it is. And if you see, this is on eBay right now for $1,700. If you ever see that, take a look at it. And this is what I did find. I did find this chair. As I said, I put it in as Haywood Wakefield office swivel chair. And I found, well, I knew I was getting it, like, no matter what. And I had to do a little click, down, up and down, go, where are you? Oh, there we go. There's a thing on Pinterest that has it. And there's a place called Orange Moon that has it. But here's the one that is easier for you guys to look at. This I found, and it is sold at an auction, Skinner Auctions, for $584 in 2016. So, yay! Thanks for popping in, Diana. I know it's late at Eastern Coast. West Coast, it's more regular time for everybody there. You had an entire Haywood Wakefield bedroom set for it. Yeah, they're amazing. They are amazing. So this was my fab find of the day. And the reason that I decided I had to do a Friday show, because, I mean, my goodness, I found this chair for $20 because I actually had a 20% coupon as well. So I found a Haywood Wakefield chair for $20. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what I bought on the rest of the stuff. It needs a little bit of TLC on it, but I'm happy with it. I'm going to actually try it under my butt here and see if I like it. Rick said he didn't think I would like it. If I don't like it, you know what? I'm fine with putting this into a max sold, because I should easily be able to pull a couple of $100 out of it, or at least try and put it on Facebook first. But this is the nice thing about it. You never know what you're going to find at your Salvation Army. You never know what you're going to find when you're thrifting. I didn't go thrifting this entire week, and the thrifting gods looked down on me and paid off, because look what I found. A $400 to $500 vintage mid-century modern Haywood Wakefield chair for $20 at my local Salvation Army. Actually, I did sit in it. It isn't pretty good. It does feel good it fits my bum. So thanks, all. Thanks for reminding everyone. So yes, thanks again for popping into the Unexpected Live. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'm going to be posting the woof that I owe everybody. It's coming up tomorrow in the Kennel Club for those of you in the Kennel Club. So thanks so much. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us in Facebook, either one. Have a great weekend. Hope you all go out finding stuff, and I'll start doing some more searching on what these basketballs are and who the darn Blue Jays are. Well, I'm Bad Dog. I'm out of here. Take care, everyone.